Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today? It has been a minute. Interesting. I forgot that the first series wasn't at home.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington
These two
Nationals.
teams come in with the same record.
All right, Singh, it's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, Boog. Impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, today's starting pitcher, Jake Irvin.
A pitcher that I would not mind
was a little
the
worse
Orioles
than
having.
average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be.
Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees,
Base
but
hit.
he beats it out.
Nice play by
Leadoff
C.J.
man is
Abrams.
on with an infield single.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Not
One ball,
close
no
with
strikes.
that one, and that is ball one.
Runner!
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike.
No.
Throw to second. Save.
There you go. Get yourself in scoring position.
That was close. StatCast
Just make sure something. Okay.
shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed,
No, that
and he
missed, that's the
needed
ball.
every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that eats him up. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead. And it's an RBI single.
A very early 1-0 lead
Comes
for the
through with the
Orioles.
RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
2 batters, 2 hits, 1 run.
Out towards right center field. Cruz under it. 1 down.
Batting fourth, the designated
All right, let's
hitter,
take a look at the
Ryan
Orioles lineup
O'Hearn.
now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Ramon Urias.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Rutschman leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
Let's go.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That skips over the fence,
Brown
so
rule
it's an
double.
automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no
Actually
doubt
saves
double off the bat. He didn't know it was going to
the
land in the
Nationals
bullpen,
run.
though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Ramon Urias in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Just missed.
He's one of the
This is a
hottest hitters
situation
on the
where the
team.
hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2-1 now. There's a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's outside. And now it's 3-2. That's hard hit in the line. Young makes the catch. Runner tags for third. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by
There we
2.
go.
Good piece of hitting right there.
That
He's
is
thinking
six.
off the
Right
bat,
fielder,
that's getting
Ramon
down for extra
Laureano.
bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Laureano
Base
comes
hit
up
could
to
still
hit.
score the third run.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it's fouled away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
Laureano's going to get
Coming
extra
home.
bases. It's going to be 3-0
He'll score.
Orioles.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Batting
Showed a
seventh,
willingness to
center
drive that
fielder,
pitch the
Cedric
opposite
Mullins.
way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Digging in, Cedric Mullins. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on
eight,
getting in the
left fielder,
dugout so they
Heston
could get to hitting.
Kjerstad.
All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Young pulls that one down, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 3, and the Nats coming to bat. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Tomoyuki Sagano. What should we keep an eye on here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get
Tomoyuki.
familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Up now for Washington,
Leading off
Jacob
for the
Young.
Nationals.
You talk about
Center
elite
fielder,
defensive players,
Jacob
especially in the middle of the
Young.
diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Inside, just missed.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Full count.
Check
What you
swing
got?
at a 3-2.
Got him.
Appeal down to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
And the slider
that's down.
just
Ball.
misses. Rosario with some impressive production lately. 1 out, bases empty. In the air to left, down the line. Kerstead on his way over, puts it away for the out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Paul DeYoung.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
That's foul.
2 outs. Out to short, Henderson. Tosses to first. That's the inning.
Let's go.
Nothing doing for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A base hit.
Now batting. Second
So the batting order turns over.
Holiday.
Jackson Holiday getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. That misses.
That's inside
and
ball.
that's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here.
Let's go. Let's go.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz on the move to the gap. Makes the catch for the out. And the batter now, Adley
Now batting.
Rutschman.
Catcher.
Singled and
Adley
drove in a
Rutschman.
run his first time through. Foul ball there. Mountcastle leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. Double play.
Let's go.
What a twin killing to end the inning.
Nice double play.
Back here in Nationals
Leading
Park.
off
Here's
for
C.J. Abrams to
Washington.
hit.
Shortstop.
Sagana back to work.
C.J. Abrams.
And ball 1.
A
Hey,
3-0
Oh, okay. The
lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
To the right side.
another ground ball out
And
for
he takes it
Sedano.
himself for the out. And now it's Luis Garcia. And he takes a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nationals go quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Washington,
Good
D.C.
start for Sagano
And
here in
now
the first
Gunnar
couple innings.
Henderson. Right through there for a strike.
Well,
Jake
he's
Irvin
back out
had a
here
good
for the
pull.
third, and
ball.
after the
One
first
strike.
couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
0-2.
And there's
That's
the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
C.J. Abrams, of
O'Hearn
course, was
comes
the
up to
key
hit.
piece
1-for-1
coming back
with
to
a
the
double
Nationals
and a
in
run
the
scored. And the first
Juan
offering is
Soto
not
deal, I
close.
believe. Woods
O'Hearn
and
starting as the designated
Gore.
hitter.
I know Gore
31
was. I
years
think
old.
Woods
He's
was as
knocked
well.
in 9 over his last 10 games.
Yeah.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, this guy's got a
1-1.
great feel for his breaking ball today.
Base hit center field.
Another base hit for O'Hearn.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Second double play in that
No runs,
game.
1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of
I'm hanging in there,
number
Maddie.
3.
How are you?
It's the Orioles 3 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading off
coming off a
for
series where they were red hot
First
at the plate,
baseman,
and a look at the numbers.
Bell.
Those are good numbers for a series. Josh Bell.
Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Check swing, no appeal.
Well, that's always the best start to the day, waking up.
And that one lifted in the air center field.
And if you
Mullins
remember,
under
when
it.
we were kids,
He's
we
got
were
it.
told that the
And
best
there's
part of
one
waking
down.
up is Folgers in your cup.
Batting 8th.
Now it's
third
Paul DeYoung up to the
baseman,
plate.
Paul DeYoung.
And that
Ball
misses.
high.
And it's 1-0.
Does anybody drink Folgers anymore now with Starbucks and all the K
A
cups?
little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Dylan Cruz in the box with 2 gone.
I'm not a big
and
coffee
takes a look
person
at a called
myself.
strike.
Never have been.
Cruz with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Dylan Cruz.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
So are you winning Money in the Bank
the
tonight,
throw is
Maddie?
wild, and this ball's going to wind up out of play. Now it's going to be Jacob Young. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Inside.
Oh, that's inside.
1-0. That one fouled off. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third.
You don't make the last out of
And
third.
that will end the
You're already
inning.
in scoring position. Why try
When you
to
throw it out
steal?
at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
And we're back.
Leading
John
off
Sciambi
for
with
the
Chris
Orioles,
Singleton
right
and
fielder,
set to lead off
Ramon
the 4th.
Laureano.
Ramon Laureano. High fly ball lifted in the air.
You know what
right
I think?
field.
I think you should make history. You
And
should
a
win
quick out,
the
number 1.
men's Money in the Bank and be the first one to
And now
cash
the center
in
fielder, Cedric
fielder,
Mullins.
either
Cedric
EO
Mullins.
or Tiffy.
First pitch
Ball out.
misses. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's a strike. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Fights it off. You'll see it.
Tell you what, I really like Jake Urban. I think if he gets traded to a contender, he could really help.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And the batter now, Heston Kjerstad. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
You would not be the first man to hold a women's
fouled
title.
off.
I believe that distinction, if I recall, goes to Harvey Whippleman.
That one's upstairs,
1-2.
ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountie will be out for 8 to 12 weeks.
And there's the strike. Kjerstad, the
Yeah,
runner
it was
with 2 gone.
obviously the time where they didn't take women's wrestling as seriously as they do now. But Harvey Whippleman at one
Swings and
point
hits
did
one in the air out towards
win
right
the women's
field.
title.
Cruz settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So
Well, remember, Santino won the Mrs. Royal or WrestleMania
Jacob
Battle Royal.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
On the ground, right side, Holiday sends it to first.
I'm a mountain of useless
1 out,
trivia,
the
my
bottom of the
friend.
4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping
Now
the ball
batting.
out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a fun thing.
Rosario batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching
Did you
well,
know
but not throwing a ton of first pitch
that
strikes.
before
Usually
the
doesn't
New
work
York
out for
Yankees were the New York
success, but
Yankees,
you can never predict baseball.
they started as the Baltimore Orioles?
Is down low.
The
Foul
New York
off left
Yankees were
side.
the original Baltimore Orioles.
The Orioles leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's that classic wipeout slider
Now
below the
batting,
zone right
left
there. Just
fielder,
nasty. Looks like a
James
fastball thigh
Wood.
high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Wood stands in now and watches strike 1. And that
1-1.
skips in the dirt.
When I look at James Wood, I see what Heston Kjerstad was supposed to be for the Orioles.
To third. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. And the Nationals gone in order. Still down 3-0.
So you New Yorkers stole our team.
Back here at the ballpark.
And then you
let's check
stole
out the
our
latest
babe.
News from around the league. Urban back to
And then you
work.
stole our World Series in
Swings and fouls one
96
off.
was the Jeffrey
These
Mayer.
Orioles doing a good job
Or was
of
it
putting the ball
97?
into
I can't-
play,
that-
and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side.
No, it was
One
96.
thing that really stands out to
No,
me is
that's
how
low.
they've only
Ball.
struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Next offering
2-1.
way upstairs.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives and he can't hang on. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
That's right, because
Well, here we are,
97,
third
the
time through the
Indians
order,
beat
and
us
this
in
is
the
where we see
ALCS.
the OPS
And then they
jump
lost to the
up.
Marlins.
Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter,
Ball, that's
Adley
high.
Rutschman.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected
That's okay.
this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Very
2-1.
high with that one. And a count 2-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he
Yep,
hasn't issued
that's what I was
any
saying.
free passes.
Orioles
Unfortunately,
made
they're
the
making pretty good
ALCS in
contact,
97.
So not getting the swings and misses,
But they lost to
and making
the
that defense work behind him.
Out to center. Young settles under it.
Indians.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Because we all know that the Indians are not allowed to win a championship.
Manager out of the dugout.
My
and
God,
he's
if the
gonna make
Guardians
a
won a
change.
title, do you
Jake
know how
Irvin
unbearable
out of the
Brian would
game.
be?
And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
How literally unbearable Brian would be.
Pitching for the
Jose A.
Nationals,
Ferrer gets the call from
number
the pen.
47.
And they felt it was time to bring on a
Jose
left-handed reliever
A.
from the pen with the lefty
Ferrer.
hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Right side. To first,
Got it.
and they got him. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan
I will say
O'Hearn.
this. I am a little, I am a little envious of how many baseball games he does go to.
And they get the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot
Nice
corner.
play by Paul
Nice
DeYoung.
job of
I keep
making that
forgetting he's
play
still
and
playing
ending
baseball.
the inning.
And we're not going to talk about the scoreboard.
The battle of the
Lead off
Beltway
for the
rolls on.
Nationals.
Bottom of the inning.
Shortstop,
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J.
Abrams.
Abrams. Fastball
That's
is
the ball.
outside.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not
Whoa,
exactly
ball.
early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that's
That's
down
the
and
ball.
away.
3-0.
That one misses.
Ball four,
So
take
a
your base.
leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his
Now
shoulder the
batting,
entire
second
at-bat.
baseman,
So digging in, Luis Garcia. Into center.
And as
and a
soon as I
base
bring
hit.
it up, even remotely bring it up,
Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up
0-1.
with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive
okay,
in the
got to
center
protect
field.
this lead now.
Fought off foul. Abrams on second. Garcia at first with no outs.
Ball.
The next pitch misses, and that's
One
ball
ball,
one.
2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield.
Really?
Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
He's safe.
It's 3-1.
2 consecutive base hits for this team.
Here comes, as Amos would say, the rubber band.
Right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
That one the other way. Pulls it in, one away.
That swing
The
right
rubber
there
band
tells me
inning
he's
is
seeing the
brought to
ball
you by
pretty well.
Trojan.
I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to
Get
do
your rubbers
anytime
and
you're at the
protect
plate.
yourself
Now batting,
from an 18-year mistake and protect
He
yourself
struck out
from
swinging at his first at bat.
the eventual comeback that SDS forces.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Man, that's
0-1.
just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ball.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
I thought you'd like that, Matty.
Next pitch, a
No, that's
slider
out.
that misses outside. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half
Got
of
it,
inning
out.
number 5.
Straighten him up a little bit.
swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Check swing, no appeal.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Swung on, belted. And it's into the gap. One runs in. Ruiz rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home.
I came into this game with a no-hitter.
Right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right on.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third. Relay throw. That in time. He's safe at the plate. 4-3. They take the lead.
I didn't think a guy with 30 speed would even try it. That's why I threw the cutoff man.
Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Mullins makes the catch. And that is that. So 5 innings in the books now with the no-hitter officially over. It's the Nationals 4 and the Orioles 3. The battle of the Beltway rolls on. Now here is Ramon Urias.
See, that's why you never take your foot off the gas offensively, because, yeah.
And that one fouled off.
This could be your future third baseman, Matty. There have been rumors about Ramon Urias getting traded to the Yankees.
And a swing and a miss. One out.
Well, I'm not sure what
he's got a reliable bat. He's got a reliable glove. He doesn't do anything sexy, but he won't make mistakes or hurt you.
The pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Base is empty, one away.
Let's
We're
go,
in the top
let's
half of the
go.
6th.
As the bird watcher would say.
And the count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Cedric Mullins.
I'll be so pissed off at myself if I end up losing this game.
In this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. DeYoung makes the grab, and that'll end the
Oh, sure, just go out in the left.
here.
The third baseman just runs out into the left field.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, James Wood. That one drilled left field. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Okay.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. And that one is in for a strike. Abrams measures 6 feet 2 inches. 24 years old. Well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. Here comes Wood around third. The relay throw. He'll score easily. It's 5-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield.
Mind you, I had a no-hitter. I had a no-hitter at the start of the last inning.
That misses the zone. 2-0. And a foul ball.
And all of a sudden, I can't get anybody out.
Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Now the Orioles
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 51.
fouled off. He was late.
Just goes to show you.
One out and a runner
No
at second
lead is
here in the
safe.
bottom of the 6th.
in Major League Baseball
Next
or
off,
MLB The
runaway
Show.
off
Just
the
ask the
plate.
Atlanta Braves.
And that's outside.
Make sure you smash that like button for me.
And strike
Subscribe
two.
to the channel if you haven't already.
2-2.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's the ball.
Bell stands in with 2 away as he
1-0.
takes a ball.
Here, what?
That one
No,
misses,
that missed.
and it's 2-1. Abrams at second with 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play.
I would be
Spoils
embarrassed
that one,
by
and it
this loss,
remains
considering
2-2.
how well I was pitching early on.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from second crosses the plate, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Gotta
Really?
love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
I'm gonna lose
Just a
this game
simple
in the
ground
most
ball the other
Oriole way
Had
ever.
eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in the
Whips it to Mountcastle. They limit the damage here.
Were the
2
Yankees
runs,
good
3
when they
hits,
were in
no
Baltimore?
errors,
Does anybody
and
know? Is
1
anybody
left.
still alive?
We're through 6 full.
Of course, you'd be really old
Welcome
if
back
you
for the 7th
probably don't
even new
remember.
pitcher on the mound, Andrew Chafin.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground, out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to
Now
do.
batting,
Get a guy to roll
second
over a little
baseman,
bit, hit the ball on the
Jackson
ground,
Holiday.
kill some worms while you're at it.
So they've scored 6 runs in the last 2 innings.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
When did I put Brian in as a reliever?
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit.
Here we go.
Pulls that one foul.
Let's go, let's go.
And a pitch. And that is out of play.
Let's go Nationals. That's
Almost got him.
1-2.
The Orioles trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7.
All right, Nationals.
Next pitch just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike
Count
zone.
is full.
Now a fly ball to right center. Cruz. And that'll do it.
It's the bottom of the 7th.
1 left.
We were in
Welcome
Baltimore,
back
we'd be
as
singing
we
"Thank
take
God I'm a
look at
Country
our upcoming
Boy."
schedule.
Right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Popped up. Holiday under this one. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Up next,
2
for
down,
the
base is
Nationals,
empty. Next for the
designated
Nationals is the
hitter,
DH, Ahmed Rosario.
Rosario.
And first offering is fouled
That
off.
didn't go as high as I would have liked.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now the count
1-1.
is even. Hit weakly on the ground. Whips it to first on the run.
He's up.
And it beats him. What a play. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they're unable to add to their 6-3.
Pitching for the
Welcome back,
Nationals.
and a new arm on the mound to start.
this guy was the
inning,
closer.
Kyle Finnegan. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Finnegan.
The batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
On a night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
16,000 here at Nationals Park. Hopefully a good amount of them are
And
Orioles
now
fans.
2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
What was I
Oh,
thinking?
big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to
What was
bring
I
that to a
thinking?
halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
O'Hearn stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate
I'm
goes
having an
up.
Amos
That's what
game.
he's been
Score all
doing.
my
It's made
runs
a
early.
big impact for him in recent games.
Had the rubber band inning, and then just not be able to stop the, not be able to
Next
score
offering is
again.
fouled back.
I'm having an Amos
The
special.
Nats leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Here we go.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall.
You know the funny thing
In
is,
safely with
he
the
would agree
double,
with me.
his second of the day.
All
Now
over
batting,
that one right
third
there.
baseman,
I'll tell you, when you
Urias.
smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Oh, yeah.
Really important at bat coming up now.
0-1.
Urias, the batter now, as he swings and misses
Come on,
for strike
man.
1. Swing and a foul straight back. O'Hearn over at second, 1 down. And now
That's a
1
ball.
and 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count.
I wouldn't throw him
So-
another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
Maddie,
slightly
how is your
elevated. He just
franchise
is
going?
having a hard time
in
catching
MLB
up.
Show? I'm assuming
That
you got
one
a
in the
Yankees
dirt.
franchise
It's
you're
2 and
doing.
2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be
2-2.
frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single
What you got?
than
Oof.
to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches
Thank you,
on one
Blue.
hitter.
1 out and a runner at second. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm in my head now.
On to the bottom of the 8th. And now James Wood. Bowman back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, Matt, you're going to be a good soldier and try to get this
And that
last
one
inning, so I don't have to
fouled off.
burn through another reliever.
Good eye
That
right
missed.
there.
That's a ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. That's a hit.
Okay, this is James. I thought that was Josh Bell with 80 speed for a second.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Abrams. Swings through that one.
I'd have been like,
0-1.
what?
0 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Come on, you ruined the herb.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. They get 1 on to first in
Nice
time.
double play.
Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes outside. That one to first, Mountcastle. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Through 8 full, it's the Nationals 6 and the Orioles 3.
Nice job, Bowman.
Pitching for the
Derek Law
Nationals.
comes on trying to close it out.
Number 58.
I can't imagine
Derek,
any
it's
save
the
is an easy
law.
one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Kerstad will hit next. Cut on and lifted in the air. Young sizing this one up and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Orioles down to their final out.
Now batting
Good Lord, I only never
Orioles,
had my
Ryan
bats when it was this cold.
1 for
Like,
3.
they basically shut me up for 8 innings.
Line drive. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals make it 6
All right, well, this
straight
was
victories.
fun.
Well, with this 6th win in a row,
Thanks, everybody,
all
for
of a
being here.
sudden,
Like
you start
the
to look
stream,
around.
subscribe to the channel. I should be back later today, around probably 4 o'clock, to stream some more. I'll see everybody hopefully then.